Hello? Are you still alive? Can you even hear me? Out of all the places I'd recommend for taking a nap, the middle of a brewing snowstorm isn't one of them. I have some personal experience. At least you're still alive. Don't look so alarmed. You're safe. What you needed most was some shelter for the night. A fire, too. Why am I trying to hold a conversation? You've only just regained consciousness. What to do? Before you do get the strength to ask, yes, I saved you, but not in the way you think. Look at me. I can't be expected to carry you all the way to safety. I used magic. Levitation spells are useful in their own right, but limited. I needed to tie a string and pull you along. Could you imagine doing that in this sort of wind? It would do more harm than good. No, I had a much better idea. There's a spell I've been meaning to test out that was perfect for this sort of thing. What a fortunate coincidence. Mostly in my case. But count yourself lucky for being the first person to experience such a feat of magic. You weren't exactly awake or responsive at the time, but do you recall any feelings of nausea or a slight pressure everywhere all at once? From what I recall, those are the most common side effects. Any piece of information will do. I should have expected as much. Your mana is weak. That's normal with this level of fatigue. Even so, that means it will take some time for you to recover everything you've lost. On a more positive note, we're not too far from town. All we need to do is wait for the storm to pass and we can make our way there. Though, if it lets up during the night, we'll have to postpone our travels until the next morning. We'd move far too slowly for my liking in the dark. Oh well. I suppose all we can do now is see how it develops, seeing how my traveling companions are all waiting for me back there. Fern will certainly chide me, but she'll feel silly once she hears about my new discovery. Not you. I'm talking about the spell I used to save you. If you'd like to know more about it, then I can explain. Seems as if you still need a moment. Then, what's on your mind? You're saying I look familiar? I get that a lot. Maybe I have that kind of face, but that isn't likely. You probably know me from my travels with Himmel the hero. That's right. I'm the mage who traveled with him and helped defeat the Demon King. There's plenty of proof, but I don't think that clarification matters right now. All you should care about is that I saved your life. My name is Frieren. Now that you know who I am, we can move on. This? Don't worry about it yet. They're only magic items I've collected over the years and haven't found a use for yet. There may be something I can find to help you. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's see here. No, that's used for melting things. I never found the counter potion. Now this could be interesting. Except it might cause you to go hypothermic, and we're trying to avoid that. Never mind. What did I save this scroll for again? Ah, yes, I remember now. This must wait until Stark's birthday. Ugh, this is the potion Fern wanted me to take. Someone told her that it might help me wake up on time. I doubt it. Besides, why would I want to? What was I looking for again? Oh, that's right. There must be something. How about this? It's a potion that raises your body temperature by causing a spike in adrenaline. You'll feel nice and warm within a few seconds. Drawbacks? Well, that's to be expected. Shortness of breath, dizziness, hot flashes lasting about a week or two. Someone's picky. I suppose I could lend you my cloak, but then where would that leave me? I don't enjoy the cold any more than you do. Let's keep looking. While we're here, I have to ask, what were you doing out there all alone? Aside from the weather, this area is known to have no shortage of dangers. Wild beasts, bandits, and not to mention ancient ruins. Cursed ancient ruins, to be specific. So you have an interest in magic too. Interesting. Tell me more about it. Does this mean you might know where I could find a nearby place that sells magical items? A magical tome, for example? That look in your eye. There's no need to worry. No danger or calamity is hiding in the shadows. I'm partaking in my hobby of collecting magical spells, as I explained earlier. Wait, don't tell me. That's what brought you to this part of the world? I have some bad news then. The very spell I used to bring you here is, well, I found it in some ruins nearby. More than likely, the very same ruins you were risking your life for. I bet you're more curious about it now. Very well. It's something similar to a transportation spell, but only in the way that it moves you from one marked location to the next. The problem lies in how its limit is 10 feet within each use, at most. Fortunately, I found a trick to extend the range to a full 12 feet. The spell only accounts for cardinal directions, so if you move at exactly the correct diagonal angle, it can become uneven. With that, I was able to cut back on the time it would have taken to get you here. Amazing, right? You look tired. Did my explanation bore you? I'd be more offended if I wasn't also being lulled to sleep by the fire. And at least your cheeks have regained color. That's a good sign. In that case, it's time to sleep. Finally. Now all that's left to see is where the dawn takes us. Good to see you're still with us. I have a few things to say before we head out. I might forget to tell you if I wait. If you enjoyed this audio, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to keep up with releases. Other than that, you could always order a commission of a specific character of your choosing at anigami.com/commissions. That should be all. I could be forgetting something, but oh well. If I forgot it, then it must not have been all that important. I'm sure I'll remember at some point. We should start walking to town before it gets any later.